It has made me more professional in a lot of ways.
It is important to remember why you started.
We are creating possibilities for this industry to become more booming.
Pushing them, telling them stories about my experiences in Suriname and abroad.
I have developed so many leadership skills. I have the education, I have the right knowledge.
It was one of the greatest experiences I had.
From a very young age, I've always been very passionate about tourism. I've always wanted to know how a hotel works and just everything that employees do to make sure that guests are satisfied and always happy. So I've always been curious about that. So that's why I chose IHTC. It's a school that focuses on tourism and hospitality. So I thought it was a perfect choice for me.
It has been amazing. Amazing because I have chosen for this school, for this college, because of the love that I have for people. That was the main thing. I love to interact with everyone, with different places. And that was my aim, to be honest. I wanted to reach to people, to places, so that I can connect as much as possible. Yes, to everything.
I've had a very great experience this whole time being here. Got to meet a lot of new people, fun people to be exact, especially a few teachers, which normally isn't very, it's not common to have very chill and very fun teachers here, but I have really enjoyed my time here.
I'm a teacher. I'm very passionate about teaching, not only because I can share my knowledge with the students, but because as a teacher I'm able to learn so much on a daily basis. And speaking of tourism, the tourism industry is one of the main income sources in so many countries, and in this case in Suriname as well. So by focusing on that within this school, we are definitely guaranteeing, or we are creating possibilities for this industry to become more booming, to become bigger, and definitely to have more value, and to make sure that the people who work in this industry provide good quality to the customers. And I am happy that I can be part of that.
I'm a legacy leader. I tend to do things not just for the fun of it. I would like people to know, not what I have done, but I would like people to feed from the things that I have done, and especially the students. That's why I'm always pushing them, telling them stories about my experiences in Suriname and abroad, so they can, be motivated to continue with this study, and after they could do big things as well.
My experience of IHTC is that I get provided with all the necessary knowledge to become a future leader in the hospitality and tourism industry. You get subjects like customer care, like food and beverage, housekeeping, and much more. They are very important parts to get all the knowledge that you need.
Up until this point, I've only done one internship. I went to Bar Bazaar. This was for F&B class, food and beverage. And it was also recommended to me by Miss Chantal Cartaram, which is our director. It was one of the greatest experiences I had. I got to meet new people. One of the people in the bar, his name is Harvey, great guy, taught me a lot of things, making cocktails, talking to people as well in a professional yet chilling manner, that it's not too professional, but you can still work out. You can still do your job and enjoy it at the same time.
Yes, so I actually did my internship. I did housekeeping at Ramada. I did front office at Torarca Resort, and I did my F&B at Royal Torarca. And it was actually really fun. It's been really eye-opening, and also because you get all the subjects at school, which is all theory, but once you go on an internship, you actually learn how it all happens in real life, and you meet all different types of people, different types of guests, different types of colleagues.
As a fourth-year student, the final year. We are supposed to be on an overseas field trip, which is internationally. And the aim of this is that we can put our theoretical into practice. So that is the main thing. And for me as a student, my experience with this is the more I have learned the knowledge and education, you can put it into practice. That's what I mentioned before. There are several points, several factors that actually matters to me when it comes to this final research field trip. And the thing is that we as a student, we have our education knowledge that we had in these 4 years. And now the time is to put that into practice. And that's how we are doing this. So to reach out in Aruba to people, to tourists, to ask them for their experiences will be the best. And that is what I am actually looking forward for.
And of course, it's not always as easy. It's a roller coaster sometimes because you are going to lose motivation at some point. But it is important to remember why you started and to keep pushing, and eventually you'll get there.
What I love also about teaching in this school is that I focus on the students, their uniqueness. In class, they are able to be themselves, to share their own passion. And I think all of them, each one of them contributes to the class session in their way. So they don't only learn from me, but also from each other.
About how IHTC has impacted me, it has made me more professional in a lot of ways. If it's about business, be it talking to people, but also having more respect for yourself. There's this course here at IHTC called Personal Development and Career Development. And it might seem a bit boring, but if you really pay attention to it, you can see there are a lot of things that can push a person, and a lot of things that you can work on yourself first that can change your own perception about what others think about you, but also about how you see others.
IHTC has taught me a lot of things, not only like education-wise, but also personal-wise, because you learn like subjects like customer care and personal development are subjects where you actually reflect on yourself. It teaches you to always have the right attitude, and especially when you're at work, it's important to always be friendly towards customers because they come to your company, they pay actually, they're your guests, and you need to make sure that they are satisfied and they are happy. So I know sometimes we as humans, we have our off days. We have days where we feel like, we're not motivated or we don't feel good about ourselves, and that's okay because we're humans. A supervisor from my internship taught me that we are humans and we all have our bad days, but there's a gate, once you enter work, and he said that you should leave your problems at the gate. So once you enter the gate, you need to have a smile on your face and be happy because guests will see you and they will want to, feel welcome. So you need to put a smile on your face and be happy and actually make them feel like they are welcome.
As an individual, we all are always looking towards something in our lives, right? And that was also the moment in my life when I realized that I have to choose for something what I love to do. And that is the impact that this college has on me.
So it's a beautiful thing, and again, I am very happy to be part of this school because I know with that I can add value not only in the life of the students, but also in the tourism industry of Suriname.
I want tourists and people from outside to see what we have to offer and how beautiful our country is.
I am able now to be my own leader. I have developed so many leadership skills. I have the education, I have the right knowledge. And with that, the aim is that I can change the world in a better place.